I saw this video this week of this lady who was on a American airline flight, and she was getting kicked off the flight because she did not wear a mask. Now, here in Washington, we are compelled by the law to wear a mask pretty much anywhere we go. And I wear a mask at work. I wear a mask when I go to the grocery store. I'll be flying next week, and I'll be wearing a mask on the flight. And, it's kind of what the new normal, as we say, to wear a mask. Now, here's where I don't understand really what happened on the flight. I don't know the reason behind why she chose not to wear a mask. It could be maybe that she had, maybe COVID-19 already and she thinks she has antibodies. It could be because she doesn't believe in the effectiveness of masks, or it could be that she maybe has a medical condition, and she cannot wear a mask. We are not really told why she chose not to wear a mask, but there's a lot of, headlines that basically are, in a sense, almost demonizing her for not wearing a mask, and everyone's just sort of, just putting her down because she's not wearing a mask. But I think the saddest part about this whole clip is what's happening here, where you see a whole bunch of people that are almost giddy to start clapping for her getting kicked out. And I just look at this video and I'm like, man, have we gotten to that point as a society and as a culture? Now, of course, you might disagree with her not wearing a mask, but she's already being shamed and she's already enduring this public incident in front of everyone by removing her stuff from the bin, and she's about to walk out and people start to clap. And my question is there anybody on that flight that maybe can look at that and say, this is wrong? This is not okay. No matter if I disagree with her, no matter what my opinion on the masks is, this is not how you treat a human being. You see, I think it's so easy for everyone to pile up and become like the mob and start going after people because they disagree. But when you are on the receiving end of that, it doesn't feel very good now, does it? You've had moments where people have shamed you publicly. And my point is not to just guilt trip people because that's what they've done to her. My point is we need to elevate how we treat one another. We can still disagree and we might not like one another, but this does not give us reasons not to act kindly and compassionately. And, before we start yelling and clapping and applauding for her getting kicked off the flight, maybe we should actually have compassion and say, I don't understand why she's doing this, but I'd rather find out first before I pass on judgment. So my encouragement to you is this, that I hope that, you don't just run to social media and treat people like this on social media and you shame them just because they disagree with you. I hope that regardless how heated things will get before the election, that we still act with gentleness and compassion and kindness. So I hope that encourages you to treat your neighbor and people around you, regardless of their beliefs, with kindness. God bless and take care.